Man, ooh, yeah, I was getting in my bag. You know, this is my shit last year, man.
How you?
You know what I mean? You can hear it, right? You can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, yeah. This is my shit.
Tell me that you staying long.
This made my Spotify, the rap joint. Like this made my playlist.
Hey, I got an album coming out about shit like that, all that Afrobeat Caribbean music.
Yeah. I'm a pause this. I was just in my bag a little bit. Let me So yeah, when is your next project coming out? I know we're gonna get into that, but
man, really, I got one coming out in a couple weeks. I got a single coming out in a couple weeks. I got another single following about a couple weeks after that.
Yeah.
And I got a collab album about to drop. Bro, I got so much stuff in the works, bro. Over like the next 3-4 months, it's gonna be stupid. At least like 15-20 songs.
Yeah. That's lit, cuz that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Man, yo, I mean, we got enough pre-show banter, man. You know what I mean? My family, man, he had me waiting a little bit, so but it's all love, man. It's all love, man. So yo, welcome to the 280 Plus podcast, man. I'm your host, Los Def. And if you've been watching religiously or even in passing, you know what I mean? I like you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It goes a long way, man, to build the platform up. But I got a really special guest, man. Really, really special guest. Yo, family, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Fr3do coming live from Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Need Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. Al Swag Crazy, all IG, Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fr3do. Holla at me.
Talk heavy, man. Talk heavy. That's what's up, man. Yo, so this is, and you heard us probably talking a little bit, you know what I mean? This is like a distant cousin of mine. You know, I used to see him at, some family reunions, you know what I mean? Like the big family reunions, you know what I mean? And but it's one thing, like social media, you know what I mean? It really like, it brings families together, you know what I mean? Yeah. You get to talk to people that you probably wouldn't get to talk to normally, and things like that. So I've been kind of following him, you know what I mean? And he's, his rap career, man, he's on the rise right now, man. And, we're going to get into all that, whatever. And I'm just happy to see him growing and just the fact that I have a platform that I can give him, even if it's a little bit of exposure, something else, you know what I mean? Just touching into different audiences, you know what I'm saying? So.
Nah, for shit, show. You doing your thing, cuz, I've been tuned in.
Yeah. I be working, man. That shit, I mean, it's time consuming, man. But I know you do a lot of work too, man, because you got I like your art, man. I like what you're doing out there. And I definitely wouldn't even, like, the sound of some of your songs, like, I wouldn't even think, like, yo, this dude's from Dallas, you know what I mean? Like, because when you're just talking, like, you got a real heavy draw, you know what I mean? Yeah. Accent, you know what I mean? And but I'm like, nah, he got a vibe to him, like he got a real vibe to him. So let's, before we get into all that music stuff, man, I'm always seeing some wild stuff, like whether it's on TV, whether it's on the internet, whatever, man. Yo, and this is probably gonna talk into, because you've lived in a big city now for a while. Have you ever seen the show? It's a new documentary. It's called Worst Roommate Ever.
Bro, I seen it. I'm not clicking on no shit like that. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no. I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't even got you know what I'm saying? I don't not especially if they people. No, I don't need to watch that, bro.
Right. Okay. No, respect. Because the thing is, though, as I'm watching it, though, it blows my mind because, like, I'm from a smaller city, you know what I'm saying? I got all my family's in Philadelphia, but like, it's a lot of cities in Pennsylvania, but smaller cities. So, we got hoods and stuff like that. But like, I could never imagine living with a roommate, like especially a stranger, like somebody I never knew before. Like that blow, like, so people from where I'm from, we watching that and we like, yo, that would never happen to me. Cause I'm never just, other than like maybe college, but that's still controlled. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even go with some niggas I know. What I look like hitting a nigga on Craigslist, like,
yeah.
bad, bro. Like, come on now. You know somebody you can get in a room with. And then how many signs it's gonna take for you to get to just move the fuck out, bro?
Yeah, yeah. And
Like,
it's crazy because it's like a lot of these victims are women. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking like, yo, shorty, like you bold as hell to get a male roommate. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what this man, like what they doing, whatever, and all this. And some of them, every story was a little bit different. I think the last episode was about a squatter. Like he was a serial squatter. Like basically he would move in, and do you know what that is? Like squatting.
Yeah, nah.
So basically what it is like there's like in bigger cities, and it might be the same thing in Dallas, there's these tenancy laws. You know what I mean? Like once you're in a house, whatever, and you establish a residence, there's certain laws that people can't kick you out. You know what I mean? Even if you're not paying rent, whatever. And like landlords have a tough time, and they call them squatters because they just they get their stuff and they just squat. They don't leave nowhere. They don't work. And you can't evict them. You know what I mean? Legally, you can't evict them if you get like mail sent to you, whatever. Like if you establish residence, there's all these laws, and they had to have like due process in order to kick them out. But some of these situations, I'm like, nah. Like I know a bunch of shorties that like they got cousins, they got brothers. You know what I mean? They gonna call somebody to like, yo, get this dude out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think these guys though they were like this one guy, he was just targeting women that he knew that they didn't like have no family or anything like that. So I guess you got to be a little bit strategic, whatever. But like, so you never live with a roommate or anything like that?
I mean, I did in college, but
okay,
after my sophomore year of college, like I didn't have a roommate no more. Like I just got a house myself, you know, niggas studying, doing whatever they do. But yeah, I got a myself, and I mean, any one of my niggas could stay anytime. It was 2 bedrooms, but nah. And even now, like, good.
Yeah. So it was just a wild thing, and I'm just like, yeah, that must be just like, you know, think about New York, think about Philly, think about Jersey, like in that Northeast where it's heavily populated, the cost of living is crazy. Like people really do have to like room with people that are strangers, and that's like for me, that's just like that just blows my mind, bro. Like I don't even know.
I'm one of them people that's like, nigga, if I'm not comfortable, I can't even go to sleep. So like, you know what I'm saying? So I could get somebody's house and not even fall asleep and just be sitting there all night. You know what I mean? I'm one of them niggas like I don't even crash at people's house. I go back. I drive drunk. I know I shouldn't be saying that, but I got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got to get to my domain.
So yeah, I used to definitely be, you know, the designated drunk driver, you know what I'm saying, in the group, you know what I mean? Like they knew like I wasn't, you know, I felt like my whip game was ever, but you know how it is, man. There's some nights where you probably got home and you was like, how did I get home? Like, cause you can't see, like, you know, like, like for real, like that shit crazy. But in that documentary though, there were different kinds of situations too, but like the one that's like the hook is like the craziest one, and it was like this old lady, and like she had like these boarders, like these people that had like issues or like no family and stuff like that, and like she was killing these people, you know what I'm saying, and like you know, and everybody thought she was this nice old lady that was given to charity and stuff. And but what she was doing is she was giving the victims clothes, like she was giving that stuff away, like she was donating their clothes. And like, yo, she had like mad bodies like in her backyard, bro. And I'm like, how is this old lady even pulling this off by herself? You know what I mean? But it was just like this unsuspecting, like, you know, criminal. Like it was crazy. But
that's why they tell you don't judge a book by its cover, boy. That's crazy.
For real.
Yeah. So, you know, hella niggas done seen her digging back there, and they like, whatever, what the hell, Miss Francis, like, she crazy. Like, look over them. That's crazy, bro. Hell no.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Speaking of like having your own space, whatever. You know, we all as men, you know, we've shared our space with women. You know what I mean? Whether you live by yourself or maybe you live with a woman at one point in time. So like I seen a post, man, that made me just think like, yo, this is crazy how women think, man, about things. Like it was a post, and it was like asking ladies, and it was just a thread of like women like going in, and it was like, yo, So, ladies, how do you mark your territory when you're going to your man's house or whatever, or a guy that you like in's house? And I'm thinking like, damn, I never even like would think to do that. Like, I don't want no evidence that I was here. You know?
Hey,
Like,
for real.
yeah.
For real.
But yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've been a victim of having, I guess, like a woman try and mark her territory. So, like, what is like the craziest thing that like have you ever been caught up, or like what's the craziest thing like a woman like try to leave behind, or that you didn't notice? Like, what's the killers? Like, what's the stuff that like gets you every time?
Draws. I don't know how the fuck you draw. Like, how the fuck you?
Yeah, how you leave without your drawers? Like, I'ma feel it if I don't have no drawers on. Like, you know what I mean?
How have you done this before? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like, whoa, nah, that or like what I started to notice is like when girls like, you know how girls like their hair just fall out and stuff like that.
Yep.
You catch some girls that'll pick their hair up and throw it in the trash, but them girls that let them strands just be there,
Yeah.
on your pillow now, they just in the them like them the ones that get you caught up because another girl come over a week later and she like
who's
my hair brown? Like, you got this long ass blonde hair. I'm black. I can't lie and say it's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I know, and you
like,
got short hair too, so you can't like I could get a curl off or something like that. Be like, oh, shorty, that's I mean, but
and then another thing is like when a girl like bath products, like don't even shit in my shower. Like,
leave it, yep.
Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So just little stuff like that. But I try to always cover my shit. Like
you try to do a clean sweep of the crib real quick, like housekeeping, like
yeah, like I've seen you drop that shit. Hey, don't forget your drawers. You know what I'm saying? Like you thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real 100%.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, so like I've like women, like they'll try to leave like the hair that's the hardest thing to find because like I'm not really looking for that. Like I don't even have a TV in my bedroom because I have like a game room, I got a living room, and so my room is just for sleeping, getting dressed, you know what I mean? So like I don't really be in my room you know what I mean, that much. So like hair is something that'll get me caught up. But you know what the silent killer is? It's the makeup on your pillowcase.
Yeah.
The makeup, because I don't sleep on that side of the bed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even use them pillows. Yeah, like
didn't even think to flip the pillow. Like
didn't even think about that. You know what I mean? Like, and then you be like, oh shit, like what the fuck, like, or like like, oh, who was here? You know what I mean? But like. I usually catch that type of stuff before the next, whatever, next situation. But it's like, it's crazy because like I could have really got caught up. You know what I mean?
Hey,
like,
and it be the ones doing it that be the ones catching the ones doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so the ones that know to come in and look at the pillowcase, that's what the fuck you out here doing. I pick it up because you the pillowcase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She flipping the pillowcase, checking like. You know what I'm saying? You know the spot to look for. You know the lip gloss pack. Like, nah.
Yeah. Like, and also too, that's like in probably not my house, but like in my car, like so they in the passenger side. Your door got the little joint on the side where you can put always put like a lip gloss or something like that in there because it's like I'm not on that side of the car. Like, I mean, like,
and I'm gonna put niggas on game too.
Okay.
Don't you let that girl scoot her seat up when she get in your car.
you better put it back like and recline it like your homie was there. Like
a homie, bro. I swear. That's how niggas get caught up, bro.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah, see, you had to. It's either that or you gotta lie and be like, "Yo, like you got to keep your car clean," because then you can be like, "Yo, I was just vacuuming the back." You know what I mean? I couldn't get the carpets. You know what I mean? I had to scoot that joint up, whatever. But yeah, that is how people. The seat is the killer because they be like, "Who was here?" That's always the question. Who was in this seat last? Like, obviously not you. You know what I'm saying? For real. So yeah, man. Yo, ladies. Just know, man, men, we don't feel like we have to mark our territory, man. Like what's for us is for us. You know what I mean? And if it ain't for us, then it ain't for us, man. We don't need to do those little games. So can y'all stop with the games? Like just once, man. Like
Man, like, nah, for real. Just see us eye to eye, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, what's for us is for us. What ain't for us was just for me last night. It's today. You
Yeah,
know
yeah. I mean, you gotta go. Like, yeah. I mean, no vacancies now. I mean, you gotta go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, checkout is whatever time I say. You know what I mean? And
11.
you gotta be out.
No
Uh,
brunt.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So speaking of territory though, and we did talk a little bit about, man. So you from Dallas, you lived in Dallas. Right now, and I don't know how much you know about it, but because I was interested in it. Right now in I guess it's in Austin. Like right now is like South by Southwest is
Yeah, I'm gonna
going
be down
on.
there performing.
Okay, I was figuring like, yo, is that like something just for outsiders? Is that something just for Texas? Is
Nah,
that
that's
like what is that?
that's like the #1 music convention in the world. Like
Okay.
everybody, like engineers all over the world, they go to Miami for whatever convention they got. Well, Austin is South by Southwest is that like A&Rs, you know what I'm saying, CEOs, all the way down to nigga no, me, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where you either go and you make a name, or like it's just how you get your name in the you know what I'm saying, in the engine, get it turning, get people listening, looking at you, familiar faces, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay,
A couple years ago we ran one of my homies ran into Iggy Azalea. That's when
okay,
the
okay.
baby was down there in the diaper, you know what I'm saying? That was the start of his.
Ah, shit.
So like South by Southwest is the place to be. It's also another little like check mark off the bucket list. Like, yeah, I performed at South by Southwest, footage,
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Seriously, like after that shit, just marketing.
okay, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. And like, I guess this year is the first year since 2019 that it was in
Yeah,
person. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, so like, yeah, like, so how, like, what, and just talking about, I guess that, like, how did you even get the opportunity to even like perform there? Like, do you have like a team behind you, or like, what is?
Nah, it's just me. I ain't got no team, bro. I do everything, bro. So it's really tiring. I ain't gonna lie to you, but just blessed, man. I thank God. My boy Dirt, real life street stars. I'm gonna perform with Dirt down there. Was trying to get on Dirty Glove Bastard, but that didn't work out. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing a couple of people, networking with them, having a good catalog for whatever show they got, you know what I'm saying? So like you got to know how to market yourself in this music.
Mm-hmm.
Like I make R&B, soulful rap music. Like I make trap music every now and then. Like I don't need to go be on a trap show because I don't got that much catalog of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
okay.
you got to put yourself in the right position to succeed. So just,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, just knowing how to do that, because you can get on a lot of stages out here, but it may not transform the way you want it to if it's not the right crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
So that's why you got to get on stage and shake hands off stage and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, like, could you give us like a brief, maybe because you've been living in Texas. Like, Texas is big as hell, man. Can you give us a little bit of a geography lesson, man? Like just in the sense of like how far is, because probably people think like all these big cities are in Texas. They probably close to each other. Like these places are
But
kind of spread apart, right? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna put it like this. Uh, from the time it take you to go from Dallas to Denver is like 15 hours, right?
okay,
From Dallas to Denver. I mean,
Co- de-
from Arkansas to Denver is 15-hour drive.
okay.
That 15 hours don't even get you across the state of Texas.
What?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
what?
Real, like, so like, you know what I'm saying? like
That's
it takes 7 hours just to get from Dallas to Lubbock, which is where one of the Texas Tech is at. You know what I'm saying?
Texas Tech.
That's
Yeah, yeah, Texas. Okay, okay.
Lubbock. Right? That's out in the country, West Texas, bro. That's 7 hours. You know what I'm saying? And
What?
yeah, like you ain't even go that far. You just went. You know what I'm saying? I think like yeah, it was, I could damn near get to where you at in the same amount of time as it takes somebody to go from the tip of North Texas to South Texas. Probably take like,
Really? That's crazy. Now Pennsylvania is just it has some width to it. So yeah, there are some places where if you're on one end of the state to the other, it might take like 5-6 hours. But like yeah, like that's you're not even saying nothing that crazy. Like the tip
nigga,
is the tip.
Arkansas take 4 hours to get across the whole state. You can go from east to west Arkansas in 4 hours.
Oh wow.
Texas, I can't even go from Dallas to Houston in 4 hours.
Dang. That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like where I'm at, I'm in like central Pennsylvania, and yeah, just to get to Pittsburgh, which is western Pennsylvania. So we in the middle. That's like 4 hours. Yeah, I mean to get to Pittsburgh. So, but yeah, like what you saying though is even big.
Yeah.
And is it true? Like, is everything bigger in Texas?
Egos.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That was a real truth answer, but that inflate everything. You know, that's why women wear their hair bigger, niggas' cars is bigger.
Okay.
Everybody walking around in big ass Balenciaga, ugly ass shoes.
Oh, I don't like them shoes, man.
Yeah, that's Texas. Just man, people just got a lot of pride. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So pride out here.
Okay. So let's get into music a little bit, yo. Can you familiarize us a little bit with the rap scene, the hip hop scene in Texas, the music scene in Texas? Like, cause I think I only know of like one famous rapper from Texas. Well, from not from Texas, from Dallas. Was that Mo3? Was Mo3 from?
Mo3.
Okay.
Mo probably the biggest to ever come out of here, but as far as like most talented, you know what I'm saying? Mo3 is probably that nigga.
Okay.
You
rest
got
in peace. Rest in peace to Mo3. I mean,
yeah, that nigga. You got Dero,
okay.
Ice Cream Paint Job.
Okay.
Remember Ice Cream Paint Job that Lil Wayne remixed?
Yeah.
So that nigga from Dallas.
Okay.
Let me take it back even further. Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice.
Oh, he's from Dallas?
That nigga from Carrollton, Texas, man.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yep. There's in Dallas.
Okay. Cause yeah, we think of like Houston rapper, like we can name Houston rappers like from where we at, like, you know, that's in the chopped and screwed. Is that a style just for Houston, or is that something that like kind of gets into Dallas too? Is that a Texas thing?
It get in there, but Dallas is more the dancing wave. Like we started the Dougie, like we started shit like that, like jigging and shit. So the shit that y'all be killing up there, you know what I'm saying, in Philly, all the jigging and shit.
Yeah.
Man, that shit started down here. I know y'all been dancing shit,
Oh
but
yeah.
Like Dallas Boogie, like the Dougie, what people do now was called the Dallas Boogie, nigga. Like that song was created 8 years before them niggas in California came up with Teach Me How to Dougie. Like,
what?
You know, I swear to God, K Bezo was.
Oh, this is exclusive right here. I love it.
I had a song called Dougie to like my Dougie. And then like 6-7 years later, them niggas came out with a song called Teach Me How to Dougie. But the Dougie is really called the Dallas Boogie.
Oh shit, the Dallas Boogie.
Yeah,
that's the Dallas Boogie.
Yeah.
I just we all learned something. We all learned something new. Okay. So yeah, anytime somebody doing that, you doing the Dallas Boogie now. Like that's it.
People be like, what? No, it's the Dougie. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so Dallas started that wave, like all the dancing and mimicking the lyrics in your songs while you dancing. Like that was that wave. We kind of more like we kind of get like the outskirts of Houston. Like it ain't too much chopped and screwed. Like that's just Texas style, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna catch nobody from Dallas rapping like Sauce Walker, you know what I'm saying? Because that's real Houston music, like beats, slow rap, like the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's two different entities, but we still vibe.
Okay. All right. Respect. So let's get into you, man, and you know, your music and things like that, man. So man, tell us a little bit about your story, man. Like we talked about a little bit earlier. You know, you was an athlete, because that's what I remember, like seeing pictures of you, probably Facebook back in the day or something like that. Like you was into sports, whatever, you know what I mean? And then like, you know, and how old are you right now, Al? Like how old are you?
29.
Okay, 29. Okay. So we not that far. We're not that far apart in age. I'm about to be 34, whatever. Okay. So, but yeah, like tell us your story, man. Like, were you on what was your trajectory? You know, I know you ain't been doing music that long, whatever. But like, yeah, give us a little bit.
To my 4th year doing music, but man, I ain't gonna lie, I just used to be a freestyle nigga in school. Like I was just freestyling. People liked when I freestyle. But I played 4 sports in high school. I was all state in 3. I went to college. I played 2. I played football and baseball at the Air Force Academy. Got kicked out. Went to UCA. Played football there. D1 got kicked out for smoking weed. Went to another school, which was D2. I was an All-American there. Balled out. Could have went to the league. I had like scouts showing up, but Nigga, I couldn't get my head right. I caught felonies at school, selling drugs and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. So I had caught 2 felonies. A lot of niggas don't know. My senior year, 2015, 16, I was playing football with NFL scouts in the stands on house arrest, nigga. Like, I got an ankle monitor that they take off before the game.
What?
After the game, nigga. Yeah, and every week, and I had to do weekends in jail. So after the game, I go to jail, come out Monday morning, go to school, maximum security, parole. So I'm drug testing every day. And then when I graduated December 16th, the judge sent me to rehab for a month.
Okay.
He sent me to month and then sent me to prison. So I did a year bid in prison from 2017 to 2018.
Dang.
And yeah, in 2018 is when I got out and was like, well, you know, nigga, not going to the league no more. So like, what else can we do? And the only thing I had was a microphone, nigga. So like, all them problems, I just started. It just became my therapist. Like, I ain't had no one else to talk to. Like, literally, just by myself, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's really that happened. And then that turned from me not even being confident, nigga, and everybody I'm showing just be like, bro, you got to put this out. Like,
okay,
you need to do this. You know what I'm saying? And the last 3 years, bro, I done went from 12 downloads on SoundCloud to shit. I had over 150,000 streams on Spotify.
Ooh, that's a good year, man. Like that's not in the slouch at, man. Like, that's big, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Still hungry. I'm trying to get that half a meal, but yeah, it's just you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's good to look back and see where you come from, but I ain't gonna get caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? That's just one platform. You know, you got 7 others to take care of: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You know, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? So the Spotify just kind of showed me that I kind of know what I'm doing with the marketing sense, as far as like playlisting and shaking the right hands and stuff like that. But I got a couple other categories to hone in so I can be well-rounded. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's crazy. So like, all right, so you explained to me earlier that your dad holds this position, and you know, kind of at least the perception of your parents is that, you know, they're professional people. You know what I mean? You being an athlete, you gotta kind of live a certain way to especially play all those sports. Like, so you had a very disciplined life, I would assume. Like, what was that like? Like on your parents and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Dealing with all that.
Shit, rigorous, nigga. I think that's kind of where like all that drug and like bad attitude and shit came about, because like I played 4 sports, bro. Like, like I
no
played
downtime. You ain't had no downtime.
Like, it's not like I just played sports, nigga. I played at the highest level. Yeah, and like I'm saying, I played at the highest level. Like, I played against niggas that's in the league in all sports right now. Like, I played against niggas running track Olympian. I played against niggas in the MLB. I played against niggas in the NFL right now, and niggas in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And so that shit was tough, but that shit just made everything else easier. You know what I'm saying? But like, nigga, I never worked hard. Like, I never practiced after. Like, I'm high at practice, bro. Like, I'm high at practice and selling grams to niggas. Never putting in no overtime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it wasn't for me to go to the league, nigga. That shit just was to show me how hard you got to work in this music shit.
Dang. So you're just a man of just mad talents. You know what I mean? Like, you're just a natural born, you know what I mean, talent.
I don't like to lose. Nah, I'm one of them niggas that don't like to lose. Like,
okay.
We can go play ice hockey right now. I ain't never done that shit. I'm gonna bust my ass every time. But the thing is, though, I'm gonna bust my ass till I win. And when I win, you better take all these L's like I did, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm one of them niggas, like, ping pong, you name it. I'm gonna go get it and everything.
So, but all right. So, but you were saying, like, you know, you playing at the highest level. You ain't really had to work hard. I mean, you played all these sports, whatever. Like, was it a rebellion thing? Like, was you like just like, man, I don't give a fuck about whatever, or was it like outside influences? Like, what made you? Because like, are you? And I'm not saying you living with regrets, but like, are you thinking like, damn, I could have been in the league. I could have been in all these different leagues. You know
like, I'd be naive if you wasn't thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? It was rebellion, but it's also like, man, I'm living in the inner city, bro. Like, I'm playing basketball with this nigga in the 7th grade, but he got a brother in the 10th grade who smoked weed. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit like that. It's like, before you can even make your own decisions, like it's just in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And coming from small country ass Arkansas to 5th, 6th grade, like I'm going to a middle school with 2,000, 3,000 kids. Like it's more than some people high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, and this nigga's doing the fool in middle school out here. Like this nigga, it's 11-year-olds smoking weed and fucking out here. Like it ain't just no regular shit. It ain't no regular shit. So I just think that like it wasn't rebellion. It's just we grew up right when like it went from the old system that our parents was in to the young age shit now, where like these young age they far more advanced than what we want them to do. You know what I'm
saying? For real. Like and so like shows like Euphoria, that shit is real, kind of like
that shit is real, bro. Like I don't want to watch that shit because I know niggas is doing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? like that shit real, but that's real. Like that, and bro, that Euphoria remind me of my high school. Like really? I don't look at that and go, oh my God. No, I remember in 9th grade, this Yugoslavian nigga in my algebra class doing cocaine, bro, in class.
What?
9th grade, bro, Newman Smith High School. I'm not lying. And everybody who know me, who watching this hoe, can say that nigga name. Like, it's on never forget. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being dead ass. I'm in 9th grade, like, damn, cause like he. You know,
like what? See, now that's wild because when I watched Euphoria, like, granted, you know, it was a different type of wildness that we had. You know what I mean? It was, I don't know, like in the Northeast, I don't know, it's just different, like the hoods and stuff like that, how people rock. But like it is outrageous when I'm watching now. I'm like, yo, that shit is like, what's going on with these kids? But like you're saying, like, nah, that's kind of regular, man. Like, cause it's the regular, shift. Bro. It was the shift or whatever, like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and these kids, everything is at their disposal, bro. Like, you just have to wait for your parents to have to talk with you about the birds and the bees. Boy, these kids done been had that conversation on YouTube when they was 8 and 9. Now their parents want to tell them at 12. They like I've been seeing tits and ass on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it wasn't like that when we was kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was more controlled, and now like everything's advanced, bro. Everything's moving too fast, and so. Like I think I was on the cutting age of that, like you know what I'm saying, like the early 2000s when that shit started to come about.
Okay, damn,
just acting a fool, bro. No breaks, nigga.
Yeah.
What black person didn't have strict parents? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. But I just thought I was smarter than everybody. Really was dumb as hell. Think you smart. You know what I'm saying? So. Shit, but you live and learn.
Yeah, definitely. So in terms of like, let's get deeper into your music a little bit. So in terms of being an artist, do you get like inspiration from other artists, or are you the type that like you try to like go in the dark? And what I mean by that is like you try not to listen to too much because you're striving to be original, or are you kind of taking influences from here and there, whatever, getting inspired from here and there, whatever? Because I know some artists that are like, nah, I don't listen to nothing right now. You know what I mean? Because they want everything to sound like a certain way. Like they don't want people to compare them to nothing, whatever. So like how would you describe? They're lying, right?
Fucking lying.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like.
Bro, they're lying, bro. And the thing is, and don't get me wrong, bro, I really only listen to myself. Like very, very seldom do I ever click on Apple Music and play shit in my library. Like,
okay.
I'm on Telegram listening to my unreleased most of the time, right?
Okay.
But the thing is, when I do play Apple Music, I'm playing niggas that I want to fucking listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm playing somebody who is going say some shit that's gonna further me down that thought path that I want to write that song about. You know, I'm not saying I'm gonna go write that bitch like Lil Durk. I'm just saying Lil Durk put me in a sad, painful memory. Now I can think about what that bitch did to me and I can write a song about it. You know
yeah.
So like when niggas say like they only listen, but they're fucking lying, bro. Like even Lil Wayne say he listen to motherfuckers. So like you get your inspiration from somewhere, bro.
Okay. So Lil Durk is one of those like who are some other artists? Like,
I'm gonna listen to I'm a Wheezy, Andre 3000, the greatest to ever touch a mic.
Okay.
No argument. You know what I'm saying? And then I listen to Jay-Z, Future. I fuck with Dirk, NBA Youngboy. I'm a real nigga. I'm not taking no sides. They both hard.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
but I listen to niggas who got some shit to say, like real niggas, little niggas. I listen to niggas who got shit to say. I be on Uzi. I was really on Uzi tough back in the day. Little Uzi
Yeah.
versus the world. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I be on all the new shit, bumping it.
Okay.
Cause I mean that's how you stay here. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than
Definitely.
29. How the fuck I'm gonna write some shit a 19-year-old gonna say? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that beat. You gotta know where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I see. I agree with you. What you saying? Because like, yo, it can't be true that you don't listen to nothing. Because because if you're just making your own music, whatever, you might be making some shit that's like out of date. You know what I mean? And like that ain't gonna hit probably. And not saying that you got to sound like other people, but like there are trends that you kind of want to take advantage of. You know what I mean? Because you know how social media even works. I mean, you gotta sometimes you don't want to copy people, but you have to follow certain things because that's just where the stream is going. Yeah, I mean, you don't sell upstream the whole time, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, for real. Nah, I just don't buy that. Them the same type of people that want all the credit, and I'm not one of them niggas. Like, I have no problem saying somebody else helped me, gave me a word, or found that beat for me. Like, I'm not one of them niggas who think that it all came from me. Al was in the dark writing this rap about some shit. Nah, nigga, I got my heart broken and found a beat and made a song. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Type shit, like.
So how would you describe your music? I mean, 'cause I think you kind of touched on it a little bit, but like let's get into that a little bit. How would you describe the type of rap that you make, or is it rap? Is it R&B? Is it that hybrid type
Man,
stuff?
it really just depends on what I'm going through, I guess, like what I'm feeling. Cause like Midnight, my album Midnight, fresh out of prison, it was a depressing, like the album I wrote in a depressed mind state. So like it's four niggas in that mind state. It's four niggas trying to get out the dark. Midnight trying to come to the light. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then my next album, you got Cloud Nine. So you done came out the dark and now you on Cloud Nine, reality check, nigga. It's like understanding yourself. So that one is more of an R&B. I'm writing about me and my baby mama breaking up and, you know what I'm saying, my son being in a different house. You know what I'm saying? But then my new shit coming out is more upbeat, nigga, because I ain't got girl problems. I ain't got money problems, nigga. I'm in the club every weekend. I'm turning up, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking big. I'm having fun, nigga. So my music gonna correlate that, you know what I'm saying?
That's a sub.
And so I think that those are the best artists, like Future, Lil Wayne, Drake. Bro, none of these niggas make the same type of song, bro. These niggas are telling you exactly what they doing every day, and that's how come they can record every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and so that's just how I move, bro. Like, I swear I can record a sad ass country song today if I'm feeling it, and then tomorrow act like I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just be in that bitch. So
yeah. And so you said it's just you, like, kind of getting your music out there, and you know you probably have some people that kind of help you, but so when you put out your first album, like, was that just you just like getting it out to people? Like, did you like how did you get to 100K? Like, what was it, or is part of it because of your area? You know what I mean? Because you are, you know, that's like I said, that's nothing to you know.
Nah, man, it's really finding out who want to see you win. See, like my first album when it dropped, I think I sent it to like 100 people, like text messages, sent it to them, right?
Okay.
They're gonna go listen to it, of course. But like from that 100, I think I found like 20 who was inspired by my inspiration. So like when they hear me say something, they get inspired and they brain go down a way, and then they feed it back to you. And then so you get inspired and you feed it back. Now, them niggas is the ones who's gonna find 10 people themselves. So I took the 100 out. I don't need 100 niggas just to listen. I need 20 niggas who gonna push, right? So I would find 20 niggas and I would tell them, man, I give y'all $5, $10 for each download y'all get. So I had like a couple of my best homies come back like, I had 50 people download your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I throw the niggas like $100 or some shit like that. So, and then it started to take off like that. But when it really took off for me was when like niggas started to like, if you know me and then a month later you hear a song come out and I'm telling you everything I was just dealing with. Like, I'm telling you financial problems, like the song Mind Control.
Yeah,
bro,
that's my shit.
But that's about a toxic ass female. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's about a toxic ass female I cheated on my BM with. So my BM was my fiance. We split up. We damn near about to split up. I met this Mexican bitch. She turned out to be toxic as fuck. I'm like, damn, this bitch got mind control over me, bro.
Oh,
I ain't never had no bitch just live in my fucking brain. I can go get some hoes, but I'm like, I'm still thinking about this girl.
Your mind control. Yo, that shit got me tempted. Yo, yeah.
And so now
That shit
you
is
like,
deep. That
damn,
shit is
like,
deep.
that's real as fuck. Like, nah, this real ass shit. And the thing is, like, what I found out, like, living in that space of realness, people gonna feel like you felt it before you even knew what the meaning was.
Yeah, yo, yeah, because I can hear it in your voice, like the way you're even singing it. That song is like, yo, that shit. I told
So,
you that
like,
shit made my Spotify playlist,
yo,
like the 2021 John, like,
yeah.
and I, you know, because I try to play my people's, because I got a lot of friends that make music and stuff, and then, you know, you was sending me stuff, and I was like, oh, and that was in rotation, and anybody that was in my car or if I was somewhere, I was playing it. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this is my cousin. This is my cousin. Like, you know,
Hey,
like,
I'm telling you, bro, that whole
happy,
thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just the realness, the organicness from like all the hard work put in, bro. That song had like 15,000 streams in a month on Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so like
crazy.
In my mind, I'm like, all right, nigga, I gotta double down overtime. Like now, nigga, my next bitch need to have 30,000 in a month. Like I need to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. It's just that realness, bro. Most people don't vibrate out their soul. And like me, I'm like Tupac said, nigga, I can look in the mirror every day and know I'm still me.
Yeah.
Still me. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. So what's that pressure like though? Like, so you know, you have some success out the gate, you know what I mean? You haven't been making music that long, you know what I mean? Like there's people that, you know, they've been rapping since they was 12 years old, you know, like that type of stuff, right? So like, but what's the pressure of trying of having to repeat the success or to kind of get to another level? Like what does that feel like for you? Or it's not really, because you said a lot of times you didn't have to work that hard. I mean, is this the first time?
I didn't have to work.
Is this the first time you feel like you had to work?
See, I always got in trouble, bro, because like when I don't mind the devil workshop. So like,
yeah,
if I don't got no money and I'm just chilling, I'm gonna go fucking sell some drugs or do some illegal shit to get some money. Well, I started to figure out that like I can't just be in my house on my couch doing nothing. I would rather have my ass in the studio and fall asleep. Didn't make no song, but you hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just like when I was playing sports,
the environment's better than just being,
put yourself in a winning position. You know what I'm saying? So I never went on Saturdays. I never was on the field running extra routes to do anything extra, and I still made All-American. So if I can just take a little bit of effort and just go to the studio once a week, 2 times a week, and just mentally, you know what I'm saying, be in that atmosphere.
Yeah.
Then there's no pressure. See, the pressure comes from when like I'm not being myself and I'm gonna write some bullshit song hoping you feel it, right? And then you like it. Now the pressure is to repeat that. Like I wrote that song for you, nigga. Nah, people backwards, bro. I be writing my songs for me. Niggas just feel it. Niggas just like that shit. Bro, I did not say like, what would this nigga rather me say in this moment, nigga? That shit needed to be said because that got the weight off my shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's really not no pressure. The only pressure is just to make sure you do what you did last month. Last month, you know what I'm saying? You put this much money behind it, you got to do that plus more.
Okay.
Like you got to go to South by Southwest. You got to spend 500 on it. You know what I'm saying? That's the pressure. That's the pressure right there. The pressure ain't the stats, because I know the stats will continue to go up if I just do more on my end. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's real. That's what's up. That's what's up. You just said something about putting money down, whatever. Did you see the Kanye doc, the Genius?
Yeah.
You did? Yes. Okay. So, you know, I seen it, and, you know, a lot of people was talking about it. And, you know, I don't feel like I learned too much new from him. You know what I mean? I feel like, I mean, because some people were like, oh my God, I got a new outlook on him. And I'm like, I think I had I had the same outlook on him. You know what I mean? Like, I am critical of him because I do like him overall. I do like Kanye, and I do think he does some weird stuff. He says some strange stuff, but like, I never musically, I always knew he was a genius. You know what I mean? Like he's like that music savant type stuff. But the part, I think the second episode is the best episode. Like the making of College Dropout, that was the best part. But like, yo, when he said that he dropped, like, you know, and granted, we talking about a different level of artist now too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And different exposure. But he talked about dropping $38,000 of his own money to put together Through the Wire, right?
Yeah.
That video. So yo, can you talk about that? Just kind of investing in yourself and believing in yourself and you know, what does that all entail? And
Yeah, I kind of want to take it back to that episode, but I want to piggyback what you're saying off the first episode.
Okay.
Now, people think Kanye crazy because he tells you what he wants to believe, right?
Okay.
Nobody thought that nigga was crazy when he was walking in and out the A&R doors singing Jesus Walks or Through the Wire, and he's saying these the same song that we got today. None of the words was changed from 2002 to 2004. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for 720 days, 730 days, this nigga walked through a building where he's already a multi-platinum producer.
Yeah.
And he's having to tell these folks to believe in me. Look at my word. Believe in me. And watch the videos, bro. When people don't believe in it, you can see like him get embarrassed. This nigga go to the wall and like take his attention off of it, right? That shit's embarrassing for him. So fast forward 12 years, bro. That'll make you crazy. I told you niggas I was gonna be great back then. Y'all didn't believe me. So if I say I'm a god today, who are you to tell me I'm not, right?
Yeah.
Now that shows why he's crazy, but at the same time, like he's been telling you this, you know what I'm saying? Like he's been saying these things.
Yeah.
So these people that talk about they got a new, bro, them people outside looking in, like they never tried to understand that nigga from the get-go or wasn't even around from the get-go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't around. Yeah.
So therefore I don't take their opinions to heart, like, because you have no idea what investing in yourself is. Like you have no idea going into an auditorium, a show, 300 people, nobody knows your words, and you got to jump up and down on stage to make some niggas in the crowd jump up and down with you to get that vibe going. Like, if you don't know that feeling, that's like being in a state championship basketball game and it's 9 people on the floor in the other uniform. You're the only nigga on your team in your uniform, and everybody in the crowd cheering for the other team. Like, can you still convince yourself that you're as good as you think you are? Yeah. And to me, that's like, if you can't say that, then they'll never understand investing in yourself. Like they'll never understand me telling them that like I paid $1,000 for this, and they're like, "Well, what'd you get back from it?" And I'm like, "I shook this hand," and they're like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? So they won't understand things like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might as well tell them to go get a haircut. Like that's they investing to themselves.
Well, it's crazy because like just on a local level, and at least where I'm from, you know what I mean? Like, you know, people don't want to pay the videographers their rate, you know what I mean? They don't want to pay the producers their rate, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, if you really want, like, are you doing this just to make something for the people in your hood, or do you really want to do this to transcend, I mean, beyond where you at, you know what I'm saying? Like, because in order to do that, you do have to put investments like, you know, with this, you know, I have a career, but like I found something I love to do, and I mean, and I'm putting money into it, you know what I mean? And you know, it might not be the residuals that I'm looking for yet, but like I don't know, I feel like it's gonna come because I'm gonna keep at it,
but
you know what I mean?
But see, it is though, just cause it's not they type of success or residual money. Nigga, think about the knowledge you done gained from podcasts or the people you done met with, or the you know what I'm saying, the leverage that you done got. Bro, it take 10,000 hours to be a professional. You know what I'm saying? Like you just on your 3,000 hour, nigga. Like because it's your 50th episode. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I try to tell people, look, you can tap in and you can do your 10,000 hours in 6 months, or you can do your 10,000 hours in 6 years. Nigga like me, I'm gonna go get that bitch in 5 months, bro, because I know what it's like to sit on it for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I sat in a prison cell watching a nigga who was like my backup in college play 4 years for the Bills, bro. What? Bro, no lie, bro. Like I was a starter in college before this nigga. I got kicked out of school. He was already playing, but he became an official starter after that. And this nigga went on to play 4 years for the Bills. So I'm sitting in a prison cell watching this nigga play on TV, wearing a helmet I never wear.
Who was it?
Desmond Lewis. He was number 13 for the Buffalo Bills.
Okay,
he played with Tyrod Taylor, CJ Watkins. Like,
okay.
Yeah, that's my brother. Like, I play with this nigga every weekend. We do 7-on-7 and shit. But like, you know, you just gotta understand. Like, I can see that now. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in the studio and I'm like, fuck, like I've been here every day and I think I got writer's block. Nigga, I'm thinking about them days when I was in a cell and I had that opportunity, those regrets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So
that's real,
niggas
man.
don't want it bad enough. That's all I'm gonna say. I just know they don't want it bad enough.
They don't want it bad enough. Damn, that's
ain't
what's
nobody
up.
gonna outwork me.
Yep. And you know, going back to Kanye, I guess, I mean, he wasn't gonna allow nobody to outwork him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I guess, I mean, at the end of the day, that's real, man. That's
right.
real.
Because if I had to, nigga, I'd have had my son sit right here for this podcast. And wasn't nobody going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I gotta get it in. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Up,
so
man.
like,
that's what's up. Yo, so what can we expect next, man, from Fr3do, man? And yeah, are you gonna change it? Because I remember you talked about possibly changing your name.
I thought about it, but I like Fr3do. I mean, my name is Alfred. You know what I'm saying? I got an old grandpa name, so Alfred, Fr3do. You know what I'm saying? Like the sauce. I like it. The only reason was fucking me up was the ego thing. Like you got Fr3do Bang, Fr3do Santana, but I don't know if them niggas' real name is Fr3do. Like, nigga, my real name is Alfred.
That's my
nigga. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just think like you gotta hone that shit in, like J. Cole Crooked Smile, nigga. Like you gotta hone that shit and be who you are. Like go do that shit. And so for me, what you can expect is I'm gonna get into character even more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just doing shit from the outskirts. So like now I'm finna really like be who I'm destined to be. And that's not on no 6ix9ine crazy shit. I'm not finna do nothing to go viral. I just mean that I'm finna be me in the full spectrum of the spiritual form, nigga. Like I'm finna do 100% on this end and 100% on this end. I'm tired of giving both halves. And so, nigga, 500,000 streams next year.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm calling it out because I believe in life and death in the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Law of affirmation. Like I'm gonna tell myself it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So
that might be the title right there. I had to go back. That might be the title of this Jones.
Hey, you know what I mean? I'm gonna send it to you. I'll be like, shit, nigga. If we fell short, we fell short. But and I'm gonna open up for some big name artists this year. I don't know how big or who yet, but like that's my goal. Like I'm gonna do that this year. Next year I'm gonna focus on features. You know what I'm saying? And that's my new leverage. Marketing, y'all listening, I'm telling you how to do it, bro. Leverage yourself right there.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, that's what I'm gonna do. I might throw some shows. So shit, I might call you down here right now. Me and this girl for Vibes, Texas. I'm trying to talk to her on throwing a show, man, and bringing somebody to the city, somebody big, and then opening up for them. You know what I'm saying? Just different ways of going about it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you're just gonna expect to see me everywhere next year.
Okay, I got a homie that like moved down to like the DFW area. Yeah, I mean the Dallas Fort Worth area. A couple years ago, and so I've been meaning to get down there, but like, yeah, I would love to come.
Pull up, come on,
hey,
hey, Dallas, blow your mind, niggas is not wearing cowboy boots out here. I'm telling you.
Nah, I don't think. Yeah, I never thought that. I never thought that. Whatever.
Nah, and I'm trying to branch out up there and shit. I know you in Philly. I was talking to Tweet Mac probably like a couple months ago.
Okay.
That's Meek Mill nephew or cousin or some shit. And he be trying to go up in the rap shit now, but he had a little couple songs. So think about tapping in with them, man. Just trying to branch out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely,
be
man.
A household name.
Definitely. Yo, this was a good conversation, man.
Nah.
Yeah, man. Before we go, yo, and we was talking about Texas and sports, whatever. Yo, what's up with the Texas GOAT, man? The Texas female GOAT, Brittany Griner. What happened with her, man?
Hey, man, niggas got to get high, bro. They tripping. Let that girl through, man.
right. Bring her home.
Nah, man, I'm saying it's just a carbon. She didn't even have no flour. She had oil.
They try to make it seem like what I seen, because I didn't because normally I do research on stuff or whatever, but it made it seem like they was trying to get her for distribution, and like I'm like, she couldn't have been taking that many back, right? Like,
nah, but you know, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. You got a plug. You like that plug. You don't get as much as you can until you got to come back. You know what I'm saying? So, and she making $1 million in Russia. Versus a couple 100,000 over here. So I just think she's a political warrior, bro. I mean, she's a political prisoner. Like Russia's in bad grace, so having her in custody helps put some bad light on America. You know what I'm saying? And take the light off of them. I think if we wasn't even in war, they wouldn't be worried about her, nigga. Like, just to be honest.
Right. Oh,
this
so
can't be the first time.
You think it's bad timing for her a little bit too.
Like, very bad timing, bro. And timing is everything, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Timing is everything. Like, hey, just for her, just so happen to be at this time period, but I don't think nothing gonna happen from it.
Okay.
If they can go over there and get if Trump can let Kodak out and we can go get ASAP, we can go get Brittany.
Yeah, we can get an athlete. Yeah, we can get an athlete.
Yeah, we can go get Brittany, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Especially a female athlete. We better save her. You know what I'm saying? Go get that.
She doing a lot for that gross domestic product. I'm telling you.
I hear that. Talk about the GDP. Talk about that GDP.
Yeah,
man.
bro. Like let niggas know, man. Yeah, she doing a lot for them. They need to let her go. So
that's what's up. So, cuz, did you have a good time tonight, man?
Man, I love this shit, man. I love watching you. It's even better pleasure being on.
Oh man, definitely, man. You always welcome. Come back, man. If we can chop it up again about some other.
Come in, we can talk about some of this political stuff. We're gonna put these people on some real game. You know what I'm saying? Not
okay.
About me. You know what I'm saying? I may come back and ask you a couple questions next time.
I would love that. I love to answer questions and stuff like that, man. I love that type of stuff. And we can't get into because like Texas. I feel like it really was its own country. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that. You know what I mean? And so like in the way y'all move, it is like it's separate than the rest of the United States sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like and y'all got some crazy shit going on down there, you know what I mean? Like
boy, crazy. You don't even
and that's my lane too. So it's like
down here, you don't even gotta have a license no more. Niggas is walking in Walmart with carry-ons, niggas. That's fully loaded.
That's crazy.
Nigga, you can go anywhere but a school with a fully loaded gun right now.
Like how does that make you feel? Like, how does that make you feel? Like walking around, like do you always got it on you? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm strapped.
Okay, he said, yeah, no doubt. Like that's the law. Yeah,
and I mean, I'm not saying that to be like niggas is niggas just bro. We live in a world where you need that shit. Like, and I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna have it flaunting or shit, but you can guarantee it's somewhere in my persona.
See, in the Northeast, man, it's like, like if you are bragging about it, it's, what I mean, I don't know, that's part of it, but it ain't as legal, you know what I mean? So like if if I lived in New York, I wouldn't be allowed to have a gun at all, like, you know what I mean? But it gets crazy. It's crazy how too our gun licenses up here work. Like it's not reciprocal. Like if you got a license to carry in PA. That joint is not reciprocal in any of the surrounding states, like the directly surrounding states of PA. It don't work there. Like so you can't go to like you could have it, but like don't get caught with it in Maryland. Don't get caught with it in New York.
Going to jail, unlawful carry.
Now if you go south, if we go further south, then I'm cool. But
shit, 2 years ago, this time right before they passed it, bro, I had just got another gun charge, bro. I had caught another felony, bro. I got another gun. Stupid, I know, bro. You ain't gotta say shit. But nigga, I had got a gun charge, nigga. Fucking, bro, they had caught me with some weed, bro, and I had a couple Adderall pills, bro, and they tried to run me down through there. But luckily, thank God, they held the pill so long, the pill had like dissolved and was like fake, nigga. So the whole felony's out the window.
What?
So, and then like 2 months later, they passed that gun law. So I've been good, bro.
Yeah. So all right. So when they do pass something like that, right? Like do they do anything retroactively? Like,
I mean, luckily, my case had got thrown out, so now I'm in the clear. But like, I'm pretty sure. When Texas passed weed, they're not gonna be like these other states letting you niggas off. You niggas is still staying in jail. Like, we need all that money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how Texas is. They gonna be like, yeah, fuck that. Like,
yeah. That's crazy, man. Yo, it was a pleasure, man, to have you. Yo, audience, man, if y'all still watching, man, y'all still tuned in. Yo, man, go. I'm gonna put all his information in the bio. You know what I mean? Go check out my cuz Fr3do. You know what I'm saying? He got some. He got the vibes, man, for the ladies. You know what I mean? He got some. He's versatile, whatever. But he definitely got some soulful music, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you gonna feel that stuff, man.
You got to. You ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And he said, if you don't feel it, you just ain't heard the right song yet, right?
Yeah. Either that or you ain't got no soul. But
you ain't got no soul. You ain't got no soul, brother. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you having me on, bro. 280 plus, you already know, nigga. We going all the way.
There we go, baby. Yeah. So, yo, where can people find you, cuz?
Hey, you can find me on Instagram. I don't got a Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Al Swag Crazy. Or you can find me on all streaming platforms. That's Fr3do. That's Fr3do. 3D stands for Triple D Texas. But Fr3do. That's Fr3do. You can find me on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, YouTube Red, Deezer, nigga, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes Store. Nigga, just keep going. You know
just keep going, yeah.
Hey, and I'm dropping music at least once a month. At least once a month. It's not a single. It's gonna be a feature. And I promise you, it's all hard, bro.
When my family is a household name, man, y'all gonna have to come back to this episode or the other episodes that we do together, man.
Man, what?
And I mean, we just making history right now, man.
Hey, by that time you gonna be on tour with me, interviewing everybody to come. You hear me?
Talk heavy.
Shit, that's how we moving. Hey, we moving. Hey, we take it over. We taking it over like Wu-Tang, nigga. I'm trying to put everybody on,
right?
On the industry, bro.
And ain't nothing wrong with putting people on, like, cause like if you put me, I'm gonna earn my keep. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
You already doing it. You doing it. You see what I'm saying? You're doing it right now with no monetary gain. So why wouldn't I put you on when it's money? Like, nigga showing me where his heart is.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Them the people I'm putting on. Shit show.
That's what's up, man. Yo, if y'all watching again, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, share this with somebody. And yo, this is another episode of 280 Plus Podcast, man. We out. Peace.
Yes, sir. Much love.
Yeah.